What's good with it, BlakGooseTV family? As always, man, I told y'all I was finna be here, man. Fluenced Friday as always, double salute up in here. Nothing's changed except the day and the date. Man, blessings, not stress. You feel me? I'm hoping everything's going absolutely amazing for y'all, man. Happy Friday. Depending on where you are, you know what I'm saying? Where I'm at right now, it's not Friday no more, it's Saturday, but I enjoyed my Friday. It was exceptional. I had a good time. If y'all didn't see, I posted that quick clip, the karaoke side of the game. You feel me? He was killing that joint. I was like, God damn, this nigga over here, he should be signed to a record label. I don't know what it was, but that same person who was on the karaoke side of the game, he thought I was his cousin. I don't know. But look, before we get into all that, we responded to the comments. It's finna be a good time. I don't know how this is gonna go. I don't know how the stream is gonna be, but you already know Fluenced Friday. We finna have a good time. Anybody who's up in here, make sure y'all get into the chat. Say what you gotta say. Get everything lit. You know what I'm saying? Get some things flowing, man. We're gonna have a good time, man. Don't hold back. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a good Friday. And I'm gonna say this too. Tomorrow, the Fluence Lounge is gonna be earlier than usual. So I want to bring this up, you know what I'm saying, quickly so nobody misses this. Fluence Lounge is going to be earlier than usual because it's going to be UFC London. There's no particular boxing fights tomorrow that's going crazy. So because of that, excuse me, y'all. But because of that, I'm probably not going to do a Fluence Lounge later that night. You feel me? So I'm just going to do the Fluence Lounge for the UFC London with, Tom Aspinall versus Curtis Blades. What is it? Patty Plimblett versus Jordan Levitt or something like that. Or, and the card is pretty crazy, but I'm going to do a Fluence Lounge for that. I'm not sure if I'm going to do a Fluence Lounge that night. So I just wanted to let y'all know, anybody want to, rock with me when it comes to tomorrow. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it later that night because there's not really nothing happening with the boxing side of the game. But I'm definitely going to be doing the Fluence Lounge for that UFC London. So y'all can check that out. That's going to be happening around probably like 1 or 2 Central Time. So salute to the people, man. As always, man, make sure if y'all come up in here, man, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, road to 5K before the end of the year. Y'all already know what it is, man. I had to build up. I had to get my shit. I had to get my wheels rolling because y'all don't know, man. I had a long ass night. And it's still going, man. We're going to make it even longer, you feel me? Because we're going to make sure the stream is absolutely amazing. But, I had to build up my steam. I had to get everything right, you feel me? I had to make sure I get the words up under me because I had a long night, man. I'm going to get into all that. Like I said before, man, I dropped a little snippet. Y'all seen the dude was killing on the karaoke. I got to, say nothing but respect. But, hey, let me ask this because this is the first time, like, look, I had an original barber I was going to. And he was slicing and dicing. He was getting me right. You feel me? But today I was like on the spur of the moment. I was like, yo, look, I just want to get a cut. And my particular barber, he was booked up. He wasn't able to do anything until next week. The particular barber I chose today, he had an opening for the time that worked for me. I went, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't necessarily ready at the time that I was, I had the appointment for, but I waited. I went, I got the cut. I didn't know how I was gonna feel about it because y'all don't know. Like, this is actually for real. Like, he actually added the spray and enhancement. But I wiped all that away because I had my workout. Y'all see the daily check-in that I did. I had my workout. I had a shower, all this stuff. So there's no daily enhancements. But I was really surprised because usually barbers, when on the first time when they work on someone's hair, they don't really understand it. When they do go crazy with the the extra black on the shit and the daily enhancement and shit, that means usually they don't really know how to line nobody up or cut nobody up. But I'm like, bruh, this lineup is better. I don't remember the last time I had a lineup this good. I'm gonna be real with you. I feel like he was being safe though. I feel like he was making sure he didn't fuck nothing up because he did a really good job on the fade. You feel me? But he didn't even on the top here. Like, I expected him to go ahead and cut some of that loose hair off on the top, but he didn't do that. But I feel like at the end of the day, I think it was because the first time he was cutting me, I showed him what I wanted. And so he felt like probably he's like, okay, I just got to cut here. He didn't tell me I want to cut here. So that was on me. So next time I'm going to tell him to go ahead, take that down. So I'm in a dilemma right now where I'm like, all right, I want to stay at the same barber I was at because, one, we have great conversation. You know what I'm saying? I love his beliefs. I love what he believes in as a young dude. You know what I'm saying? I love what he's striving for and what what I'm saying, he's trying to take care of, what I'm saying, in his mind and what he's trying to spread. I love it. But like, bruh, y'all see this line? I'm like, my original barber, sometimes I'll be on this joint. I'll be like, man, my shit kind of crooked. Is it my camera? Is it me? But maybe I'm boosting. I don't know what it is. All right, I'm gonna keep it at that. Anyways, salute to the people, man. Hopefully y'all had a good Friday. And hopefully your Saturday is gonna absolutely, be just as good as your Friday. If it was a good Friday, if it wasn't a great Friday, hopefully your Saturday is much better. No matter what it is, man, if y'all hop up in here, man, show some love. We on the responding to the comments side of the game. We're going to have some fun, man, because I want to say this too, man. I want to salute everybody who's been supporting the channel because y'all really been coming in here. Y'all been commenting on the channel. Y'all been subscribing to the channel. Y'all been liking the videos. I really appreciate y'all, like, for real, for real. No cap. If it wasn't for y'all, we want to be where we are now, and we're going to keep growing. You feel me? Road to 5K before the end of the year. We're going to get there, but I just want to say this. I appreciate the comments, man. Go ahead, man. Let your opinion known. That's what this whole entire channel is about. You're not going to offend me, man. There's nothing but love when it comes to this. So let's go ahead. You know what I'm saying? I have my monologue. I talked all my shit. I'm a little bit more long-winded than usual, obviously, because if y'all saw, I was at that karaoke night, and that motherfucker was killing it, and I was having me a good time also during that time. So, hey, let me be long-winded regardless of the day, but I'm still going to try and be entertaining. You feel me? All right. So with that being said, let's go ahead. I'm gonna give the comments. I'm gonna give the comments the full attention. No, you know what I'm saying? It's no longer on me. You feel me? Let's get it. And so you know too, I'm also coming at the comments. It's not just the ones I haven't responded to, but it's also the ones I have responded to, because usually I just do the ones where I haven't responded to them. For this particular video, we're gonna do the ones where I have responded to them as well. But y'all responded back, and I haven't said anything back since then. So I'm gonna try and get through as many as I can. So salute to the people. As always, man, BlakGooseTV family, love y'all, appreciate y'all. So yeah, as you see, I got to make my way down. Got a whole lot going on. I'm gonna say this right now too. I'm like, so that's the last one. So okay, so here we are right now. Mr. Shelton is better off. He stays retired. He's terrible for the sport. This is on Deontay Wilder speaks on his possible return to the ring this year. I'm gonna give him a little bit of love. Zen came back with it. He said, how so? He gave us one of the biggest trilogies in boxing history, dropped Fury 4 times in all their meetings, and dropped him twice in a round. Never been done before. That boy Wilder is a legend, respectfully. Mr. Shelton responded back and said, Wilder starved boxing fans of an undisputed heavyweight fight for years when he ducked AJ and Klitschko and chose to cherry pick easy defenses and pointless rematches instead. We could have seen the undisputed fight between AJ and Fury, but Wilder decided he wanted another cash and he beating, and he's terrible. It's great for boxing. He's no longer keeping that WBC belt hostage. I understand your perspective, but it is wrong. Damn. See, I hate it when I forget. I keep the capitalizations on. I do it for the titles when I, drop the videos. Let me do it on that. Do that over. Understand your perspective, and I can do this more nicely. But in my opinion, it is wrong. And the reason why I think it's wrong, I'm not going to put that, but we are talking about two completely different promotional companies. PBC would never greenlight Wilder versus all right, let me make sure I write that right. So I'm just saying, I understand your perspective, but in my opinion, it is wrong. We're talking about two completely different promotional companies. PBC would never greenlight Wilder versus Klitschko. And it's like, and people have to remember that. People think that these fighters are ducking, they're scared. I don't want to be a part of this. I don't want to be a part of that. I'm like, that's not the case. People have to stop looking at things that way. We have to understand that, like, it's like, say, the difference between Wilder and Klitschko fighting and Wilder and Ortiz fighting is like, if I'm Wilder and I have somebody I don't like and he's Ortiz, he lives 10 miles away. He lives in the same city as me. Klitschko, on the other hand, he lives in a whole different state. So it's going to be a lot harder for me to go fight Klitschko than it is for me to go and fight a Luis Ortiz, because he's right here. I can handle that. He's right in front of me. I can pull up on you. What's up? You've been talking a lot of shit. But the person who lives in a completely different, state, that's a whole different story. So I'm like, I don't understand why people don't understand that. You feel me? Like, don't get so caught up in the antics of the fans and stuff. Dorian Carlson, salute to you. You did well. Your audience's strength small. Oh, that's a bot. That's the fuck out of here. Still give it love though. You see, I'm just a nice guy. So Tito Ortiz, no shot. They both earn too much money and don't sell enough pay-per-views. This is why UFC model was much better. So that was in response to me saying Errol Smith Jr. for Terrence Crawford in October. Is Kyrie a villain? That was to our podcast. So salute to you commenting on that, Tito Ortiz. Appreciate you commenting. Welcome to the Black Goose family, man. Blessings. I gotta salute you, man. I gotta give everybody blessings, man, because you know what I'm saying. There's so much going on in the world. Number blessings. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. How old are you? I'm okay. So that was on my daily check-in. We back outside. Um, on the old side of the game. 28, soon to be 29. I'm real, baby. I'm real. I ain't got no problem lying to nobody. I'm an old nigga. I'm trying to stay young, man. I'm trying to stay good. You feel me? My bad, yo. Salute to the people, man. I had a good time tonight, man. Hopefully everybody's been enjoying a Friday. You feel me? My Friday's over. I'm on the Saturday side of the game. Ebony Sweet, man. Longtime supporter. Appreciate you always commenting on Mikey Garcia has officially retired from the sport of boxing. Said Hall of Famer, probably not, but I'm sure he had a great career. Good luck to him. I'm gonna say I tend to agree. I tend to agree. Not sure if he is a Hall of Famer, but he is a name who will remember. In my opinion. So I tend to agree. Let me get the spelling right. I tend to agree, comma. Not sure if he's a Hall of Famer, but he's a name we will remember, in my opinion. So I agree with that. I'm not sure Mikey Garcia is going to end up being a Hall of Famer. I'm not going to end up, you know what I'm saying, having all these different accolades, et cetera, et cetera. But I think it's going to be somebody that when it comes to my era, we're going to remember him. We're going to show him respect. We're going to talk about him and go like, man, he did his thing. But at the same time, you know, it is what it is. Emily Sweet responded to reaction to Jarrell. Big Baby Miller reacting to his 10-round win in his last fight. Ebony Sweet said, you call him disgusting, laughing the damn, you roasting him alive. I'm like, man, it's just tough love. I've been a fan of Big Baby for a long time. Seeing where he is now, frustrating. Me being real, man. I said, man, it's just tough love. I've been a fan of Big Baby for a long time. Seeing where he is right now. Let me make sure I, spell that right. So, and it's like I'm not trying to, be no type of way when it comes to, what Big Baby did. You know what I'm saying? The performance that he put on, you feel me? How he looked, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, he got in the ring, he did what he was supposed to do, he handled his business. Excuse me. I don't got no problem with that. Excuse me. I'm not trying to say that's a bad thing, you feel me? I just feel like personally, like, I don't know, man. It's just I get it, man. There's ups and downs in your life, and sometimes you can't really judge somebody when they're at the lowest. At the end of the day, you have to at least appreciate the fact that they're really working their way up and they're trying to do the best they can to recover. They may not be able to be, they may not be able to be exactly at the point that they was, you know what I'm saying, when you became a fan and it was at the top, etc. But if they can at least make a living or do what they're supposed to do and be able to thrive within the element, you have to give that respect. So I understand that too, man. It's a hard thing to really balance when it comes to fanism and all that type of shit, but Big Baby, I ain't mean no harm by it. That's just tough love, man. You feel me? It's nothing but respect, for real, for real. All right, let's get back into it. What we got next? EB4, excuse me, EB5, because the V is 5. I'm pretty sure that's what's supposed to be. Eddie Reynoso and Canelo have their own goals. There's nothing wrong with Eddie staying dedicated to Canelo's career. Ryan needs to create his own path like Canelo and Eddie did. And that was in response to my video on Canelo Alvarez claims Ryan Garcia is overrated. And he owes Eddie Reynoso an apology. And it's like, look, I understand that he feels that way. I understand that he feels in his head that Ryan Garcia did something wrong, but it's like a lot of people don't realize that Ryan Garcia is the new generation coming up when you get older, especially in the sport, and you understand that maybe your prevalence or who you are is going to fade away. It might be taken away by one of these young guys. I don't like it. I don't think none of these veterans should be talking down on any of these younger guys. I don't think that's something that should be happening. You feel me? That's my personal opinion. In my opinion, that's you hating on somebody. You should be uplifting. It don't matter if they chose to not be in your camp no more and they decide to do their own thing. If that's someone you really supported as an older person, why do you feel like you need to, say anything? So I'm gonna say I understand your perspective, as always, man, because I'm reasonable. I'm reasonable, but I understand your perspective. But I have to say, for a veteran in the boxing game like Canelo to hate or discredit a young gun in Ryan Garcia doesn't seem like a good look. But that's my opinion. See, that's called skating. You feel me? But you got knee pads and the helmet. You feel me? Be real safe. Real safe. You feel me? So I said, I understand your perspective, but I have to say, for a veteran in the boxing game like Canelo, to hate or discredit a young gun and Ryan Garcia doesn't seem like a good look. But that's my opinion. That's my opinion. That's what I think. It's Snipers in the building. Salute to you, man. It's in response to the Canelo Alvarez claims Ryan Garcia is overrated video. Eddie Reynoso and Andy Ruiz are not together no more. It was announced Andy Ruiz built his own gym where he invites fighters like Benavidez and Soto, and he trains with them. Respect to Ruiz. Why did Canelo feel it was necessary to call out Ryan Garcia but not Ruiz? I said respect to Ruiz, but why did Canelo feel it was necessary to call out Ryan Garcia but not Ruiz? No disrespect. I just want to know. I just want to know. I just want to know. I know, baby. Respond to the comments, man. Salute the people. NBA young boy up in here 3 weeks ago to response to Canelo Alvarez claims Ryan Garcia is overrated. Owes Eddie Reynoso apology. He said, "Hi, does it stand up?" Y'all been watching Ryan since the amateurs. Y'all already know he's been that motherfucker. That's a fact. Salute. I don't know who is the profile behind NBA young boy, but obviously from the high desert. Y'all already know what it is, baby. Stand up. Hold up. I'm always gonna salute the high desert. You feel me? Let's hold up. Stand up, high desert, stand up. Hell yeah. You feel me? Absolutely. Niggas is hating on Ryan Garcia, man. They mad all day. All day. Stand up. They forever going to hate. That's me being a little biased. That's okay. I can do that every once in a while, especially when I'm feeling good. It's late night. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do that sometimes. It's necessary. It's necessary. You ain't gotta hate on me because I'm feeling good. And I'm like, okay, this is how I felt. This is how I felt. All right, we rolling up. We got boxing learners. Salute to you. Salute to you. You feel me? And y'all remember too, before when I used to do this, man, I used to keep it on this. You feel me? And I'm not gonna be mad, man. I don't mind keeping on this because in this particular period of time, bruh, I'm telling you, man, he really look at that. That lineup crazy, man. That lineup is crazy. All All right, I'm gonna leave it alone. I might be gassing just a little bit, but with that being said, let's roll that back up. All right. So Boxing Learner said not enough great wins or great, very good fighters to get. Hold up. Not enough great wins of great or very good fighters to get. So I think he's saying he hasn't had enough wins against great fighters or good fighters in his opinion. And he's talking about Mikey Garcia recently retiring and whether or not he's going to go in the Hall of Fame. So he's kind of on the same thing that I was saying. He's kind of on the same thing that let me roll back down because I know exactly who was saying it. Excuse me. Hold up. Damn, I need to get all these too, man. That's that them goods return right there. When they was talking about this right here, we're talking about when Hammer was talking about. Hold on, let me see what this says. Yeah, most people have Canelo on their list, but he doesn't have to be on mine. I don't respect nothing he's done since they made him a franchise champion. Jesus, but he's just lost his last fight. He's not even trying to avenge it. He's trying to run it back with a man he beat twice already. You can't duck fighters. Triple G is a great. My pound for pound list. As for Bivol being on the list, well, you can see that I don't think highly of Canelo, so I will have to see more of him. BlakGooseTV. Lomo's rising is weird. He came in from the amateurs and got a title fight, 12-1. Did he earn that? Who else in the history jumped to the? Okay, I know he's going that. Okay, salute to you, Hammer. Appreciate those. I had to read. I was like, you coming at me? What? I respect it though. You feel me? All right. So there's a particular comment I was trying to go after, but I don't see it no more. So we're just gonna roll back up to it. EB5 said Eddie Reynolds and Canelo. So I responded to that. I didn't respond to this. I missed this. I'm sorry. EB5 said I don't think Canelo's emotional. He's just spitting facts. Mayweather always is spitting facts about Oscar and Canelo and other fighters and other promoters, and it's not emotional. It's just facts. And that was in response to me saying Canelo claims Ryan Garcia is overrated. And I said that, and that particularly, I said he's being a little bit emotional. So I was like, I can get where you're coming from. It's hard for me. I was like, if he's younger than you, he hasn't done what you did. Why are you even responding in that way? You should just be like, yo, do your thing. Respect. That's my opinion. Boxing Learner said not enough great wins. Oh, I said it already. So that's what Mikey Garcia. I'm gonna say I agree. But still, very memorable fighter in our era. It's a questionable. That's a questionable question. Because maybe not. Yeah, I know I'm chilling, man. Salute to the people, man. We late night grinding up in this thing, man. Ain't nothing changing. If y'all up in here, man, you ain't hit the like button, man. That's mad disrespectful. We having nothing but a good time, man. We nothing but respond to the comments. You already feel what it is. You feel me? Chilling. Stilling. So we back at it right here. The reason why I keep changing views is because I'm like, I don't wear my glasses. I'm like, I need that shit on the screen. Make sure I hit that like button for real. All right, look. Hammer came back with it, 7600. AJ is not as big as a star that he used to be. I used to like AJ, but he lacks a dominant presence in the ring. That was in response to me having a serious question. And I think that had to do with AJ possibly being Usyk, excuse me. I'm like, man, I'm gonna say that's a bold claim. That's a bold claim. I respect it. But I disagree. That's me being real, man. I'm not finna hold that back. I disagree on that. I'm just like, me personally, I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. Hammer, but I appreciate you. Yeah, I remember. See, this is why I be telling y'all, man. Drop the comments. Drop the comments. You think you're dropping the comments for no reason? Now I'm coming at you crazy when it comes to the comments, man. I'm telling you, man. I'm not holding back, man. What's up? Can't be on no bullshit when it comes to it. You know, feel me? I'm coming heavy. Truck type shit. You know what I'm saying? But even with that being said, we gonna move on. We're gonna get through as much as we can. We're 26 minutes into this. It's late. It's 1 a.m. where I'm at. But I'm good. That's the thing, man. I'm having a good time. Hopefully everybody else is having a good time, man. We here exercising the right to respond to comments. So let's come into Paulie Malignaggi. Claims Ryan Garcia has the best resume out of Javante and Devin Haney, George Kambosos, Lomachenko, all of them. So NBA young boy came back. I'm telling you, high desert bred and born. He has to be. Nothing but respect when it comes to high desert. I salute it. Facts, I agree. Devin Haney has the best resume, but Ryan fought the best opponent so far. By the way, Campbell is a gold medalist. So that's a very insightful take, because a lot of people will think that's controversial. A lot of people won't agree with that. They say Luke Campbell is not better than anybody Devin Haney has faced, anybody Javante Davis has faced. Excuse me. Yeah, I said that right. So, but the reason they would say that is because, I got to correct MMA Youngboy. He's not a gold medalist. He's a bronze, if I'm correct. He's either bronze or silver. He's not a gold, though. But when it comes to accolades, that's higher than anybody that anyone else has ever fought when it comes to Devin Haney, Javante Davis, etc. So, and he did beat him. So, but Webby from the he responded. He said Campbell has never won a belt in the division and was dropped and beat by Linares. Can't be the best opponent if he lost to the opposing fighters' opponents. Then Devin beats the unified champ in his prime to be undisputed close to books on this. And that's a great point. Like, at the end of the day, like, I'm not going to cap. You feel me? I'm not going to lie. I'm going to be 100. You feel me? I'm going to be absolutely 100. There's no reason for me to lie. I've been saying Devin Haney is that guy. I've been saying Devin Haney is the future of the division. I've been saying Devin Haney is going to be the one who's going to shake up everything and going to do what he do, and he's going to make, you know what I'm saying, the whole world go crazy. You feel me? I've been saying that. But at the end of the day, Ryan Garcia, if he gets his mind right, he gets everything together, and he's really able to focus. He gets in the right camp. He gets, you know what I'm saying, the right fundamentals. And he really just, you know, hones in on what needs to be happening, what needs to be making sense, and what needs to be capitalized and utilized for him to be able to create the best of what he's able to utilize when it comes to his ability. I think he's going to be a problem. Like, you've seen Danny Garcia. He said himself, he said, like, Ryan Garcia is a welterweight. He said he has a body of a welterweight. So I'm like, let's not act like Ryan Garcia is a small guy for the division. He's actually very, 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 very large for the division. And we got to show some respect, because that's the prayer. So let's be 100 with it. So, that's just how I feel. All right, let's get back into these comments, man. My bad. Had me go into a rant. Masoud Ozil said, laugh out loud, didn't Linares beat Luke Campbell? So that was similar to the comment in response to Paulie Malignaggi saying that Ryan Garcia had a better resume than Devin Haney and Javante Davis. Obviously, Devin Haney beat Linares. NBA Youngboy responded. He said he washed up, my guy. I respond. I'm saying he's right, but at the same time, we're talking about two completely different time periods. And Campbell was dealing with the death of a family member during that fight. Yeah, that could be excuses. Sure. But that's just what it is. That's not me being a liar. Remembering that bitch. That's not me being a liar. That's not me trying to create any type of story. That's just what it is. That's real. That's public knowledge. That's out there. Webby from the said, and Linares and Campbell are 2 years apart. So if you can say one was out of his prime and the other wasn't, one was 32 when he fought Devin. The other was 30 when he fought Ryan. Nowhere near out of their prime. This was over the hump because they've already lost and had their best days. I disagree. Linares has took much more damage than Campbell. I'm going to say Luke throughout his years. I'm just going to keep it short, sweet, to the point. That's it. But salute to you, Webby from the I appreciate you, you know what I'm saying, popping in, dropping a comment. You feel me? Darius Wyden said Leo Santa Cruz is a future Hall of Famer. I agree, but we will see. because he has a tough fight in Lee Woods, and he plans to take on some of the harder fights in his future career. So if he continue, he can't. I don't think he can afford another big L. That's my personal opinion. No disrespect, but I don't think that's the case. What's good with it? Ebony and Sweet? Ebony Sweet in the build. In the build. Came the perfect time, man. Came at the perfect time. What's good now? Just responding to the comments. You feel me? We ain't go crazy tonight. You feel me? We back at it. Loose Coleman. If I was Keith, I would take the fight with Conor Ben. It's not Boots, but it's Young Lion. This was in response to Keith Thurman versus Conor Ben's possibility. So I was like, man, I wish this was accurate. I wish this was accurate. But we have Ben versus Eubank Jr. happening. And by the way, man, Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade, he called out Eubank Jr. He said, I have more than a meal for you. Come fight. So that's interesting. I'm like, Andrade, what the fuck you on? Because they just made that the WBA, I think it was, just made the WBO. Made him he had to fight his mandatory and Janabet. You feel me? Lewis Coleman, Hulk smash, like the button for Goose. Double salute. You feel me? It's nothing but support. Double salute. You feel me? Yeah, I know, man. I had a good time, man. I was chilling tonight, man. I had a good time. Lewis Coleman, why not send Boots a contract? Let him fight Conor if Keith says no. I hear that. But as always, and like, this is always going to be the case. You feel me? And it's like, at the end of the day, promotional companies are at war. Eubank versus Ben makes sense, even if it don't. So, what I mean by that? So I responded to Lewis Coleman with and I love his comment here. He said, "Why not send Boots a contract and let him fight Conor if Keith says no?" I said, I hear that, but at the end of the day, promotional companies are at war. Eubank versus Ben makes sense, even if it don't. What do I mean by that, guys? What I mean by that is that Conor Ben versus Eubank Jr. does nothing for either of the fighters. You know what I'm saying? Conor Ben is a 147er. Eubank is a 160er. Why are they fighting each other? What does it do? The reason why they're fighting each other is because the particular promotional company that they're behind and they're fighting, they fight under. They can't make a deal with any type of U.S. promotion. And unfortunately, they're at a weight class where it's dominated by particular fighters that happen to be under a promotional company that they don't want to deal with them. Now you're thinking, oh, well, Canelo's with DAZN and Eddie Hearn. You got to understand, when Eddie Hearn is dealing with Canelo, he has to understand that he's dealing with him from a aspect of maybe a U.S. fan base side point, because Canelo has a very heavy fan base when it comes to the U.S. So he has to be very particular with his opponents and has to make sure it makes sense. So y'all gotta understand that. You feel me? So the fact. It's just a fact. Happy Friday, everybody, man. Hopefully everybody been enjoying their day. Remember, y'all, remember what I said. Sunday is going to be the day I'm gonna do the breakdown of all the reasons why Jake Paul will knock out Rahman Jr. So y'all be looking out for that. That says Chad and Mikago. I like that's very creative, very creative. He said Loma is the best lightweight. I'm gonna say I disagree. Any all day. Yeah, that's how I feel. You feel me? Crown 64, laugh aloud. You don't know shit. You were just guessing. Stick to the ring and leave the gossip out of here. I'm gonna put laugh out loud. Look, I will always voice my opinion. You ain't gotta listen, bruh. Well, let me put this. You ain't gotta listen to it, bruh. You feel me? NBA young boy, you be speaking facts, bruh. I'm gonna put appreciate you, family. You feel me? Y'all make sure y'all check out that community board. You feel me? I got all the questions in there. I need to hear y'all opinion as always, man. If y'all want to drop any type of comments, anything like that, man, go crazy in the community board, man. You already know what it is. Say it nicer. I be trying, man. I be trying. I be feeling. I be trying, man. But I be feeling. I got to be direct with it. You feel me? Said too late. I got to be direct with it. I be trying to be nice with it, but niggas be taking it a certain way. Look, watch the responding to the comments, man. It's nothing but love. You feel me? It just may come off a certain way. I can't help it. That's the type of nigga I am. All right, the Gilbert Network. Figueroa will stop Broner. Oh man, that is cap. Jesus Christ, that is cap. Cap. Broner will win easily. I will never go against the Can Man. Anybody can get it. Americans, Africans, Mexicans, Latins. He didn't say that. That was me. I added that because that didn't make some sense. But yeah, salute to Adrian Broner, man, my guy. All right, let's keep this going. It's snipers in the building. It's my bad, Flu. I couldn't make it. I fell asleep through the whole card, but the views you got from the fight are crazy. Big ups to you, brother. Nah, salute to you, OG. Appreciate you. Always just snipers. It's nothing but love, bro. It's nothing but love. Y'all know, man. It's snipers, man. Trinidad Harry, man. He's been part of the family for a long time. You feel me? So, I ain't got nothing but love for the snipers, man. No matter, man. If you can get in here when you can, if you can't, man, that's the type of shit we on, man. When it comes to this, man, like life is for real, man. For me, like, you know what I'm saying, we gotta provide, get the money. You feel me? Hustle, work 9 to 5, all that type of stuff. You gotta pay your bills. You feel me? So I don't never feel no way if you can't make it, you can't hop in the shit. But I always appreciate when you do, you know what I'm saying, you leave a comment. That's why I do the responding to the comments. You know what I'm saying? I think it just be capped just for me to do it, but nah, it's really the highlight to be like, you know what I'm saying, appreciate you, appreciate like OGs, like it's snipers for real. Like let me for real. Like it's appreciate the OG, like it's snipers right here, Trinidad Hera, man. He was here since like day one, man. Y'all don't know, man. Like channel been like 3.5, 4 years strong. You feel me? Like it's sniper was here like 3 years in. So I don't know why it took me so long to, start doing this, but for real, man, it's just nothing but highlighting and saluting to y'all, man, because I appreciate y'all, no matter what. So, with that being said, let's get back to it. You feel me? Ebony Sweet said, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. You already know that's what it is. Absolutely. You feel me? This is showing some of the things I already responded to because, I want to respond to some of the comments where, like I said earlier in the video, that I responded to and then they responded to me and I haven't said nothing. So y'all going to see some little bit repeats, but I'm rolling my way on up. Let's talk about it. Philly stand up 154. He may have to fight Boots. Boots is at 147, but Garcia versus Castano would be crazy. At a catch weight or 147, 144 is too much. I would have to agree. Yeah, absolutely, man. I'm like, nah, Castano versus Garcia would be crazy. Shout out to me. KK0 Loma best line lightweight. Y'all seen me reply to that early in it. He said Loma is better. You can see obviously he's a Loma. His Loma is his guy, but I'm gonna say it again. Hey, ain't he all day? In my opinion, you feel me? I haven't heard Boots' name in a minute. Look, y'all check out the video I just dropped yesterday. Uh, my guy Terrence Crawford, man. My guy Terrence Crawford said Hey, look, I would love to fight Boots before I'm out of here. You feel me? That's what he said. That's what he said. And I'm gonna say this right now too, man. I think I'm gonna have to switch barbers, y'all. I don't know if I'm just mad fluent. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great, but yo, nigga, I went to a new barber today, and I just feel like this nigga really just lined me up on some on point type shit. But anyways, but yeah. Terrence Crawford said he wants to give him that work, and that's what. So y'all check that video out because that's why I was saying I really like the demeanor of Terrence in comparison to Errol, where Earl Spence was kind of treating Boots like Keith Thurman treated him. It's like you don't gotta do that to young blood, but I get it in the same sense. You know what I'm saying? Time flies in boxing. Yeah, this shit go crazy, man. Shit be moving. Time flies in life. Period. You feel me? Nigga, you be one age one day, and then nigga you be old the next. You feel me? So JJ said, "Hey, it's not everyone else's fault that Charlos is insecure. Zoo is going to take his soul." I said, "I respect Zoo, but Jamal will flatline him." And then Focus went on to say, "This is how you know how much people don't know about boxing. How can anyone see that fight Tim had where he got dropped in the first round and think he should be in the ring with Charlo, but he will learn, and his fans are far as what a good boxer looks like. Can't wait for Charlo to massacre him. I hope Tim don't take it personal and understand what his fan base that got him whooped like that." We'll see if that fight happens, though. I'm skeptical on the fight happening. So I'm gonna put I agree, but I am skeptical on the fight actually happening. I'm just like, why are you announcing the fight so early? Like you talking about this shit ain't gonna happen until next year. That doesn't even make any sense. Excuse me, up. Ebony Sweet said on Twitter, I said this is the sexiest fight in boxing history. I ain't lied. They going to make me spend my $20 to see this one. We're gonna see if it's gonna happen because apparently there's a what is it? A rehydration clause. The same thing Jake Paul got with Rockman Jr. There's apparently a rehydration clause. So with that being the case, they're still you know what I'm saying, negotiating and trying to figure out this fight's even gonna happen. So I'm like, I'm gonna be mad if I reported this and this doesn't happen. I said, man, this fight may not even happen, but we will see. I hope it does because this will be fire. In my personal opinion, this will be a fire fight. I can't wait. If Chris Eubank Jr. versus Conor Ben happens at a catchweight, oh my god, that's a fire fight, y'all. For real, for real. I mean, Sweet said, explain why the rehydration is an issue for boxers. The reason why it's an issue for boxers, so you look at it this way. So say you're comfortable. So say this is me personally, right? I'm comfortable sitting around like 220, right? Someone says, hey, I need you to suck down to 185 in the matter of let's say 10 weeks, right? Okay, cool. I did that, but I'm not used to sucking down to 185. Maybe I'm used to dropping weight to 205, but now I got to drop an extra 15 pounds. So I'm gonna be a lot weaker at 185 than I'll be at 205 because I'm not used to it. The thing is, if I'm allowed in the next 2 to 3 days to rehydrate, eat, and be back at a comfortable weight at 205 in the next 2 days, I won't feel as weak. But if you tell me, hey, when you drop weight down to 185, but when you decide to rehydrate in the next 2 days, you can't go past 198, I'm still weight cutting because I'm still controlling my diet. I'm not able to eat how I want. I'm not able to replenish myself where I feel like I'm full. So that's where the problem comes in when it comes into a rehydration cause where it's like when it comes to Rockman Jr., which remember, y'all, I know a lot of y'all was like, hey, yo, I was looking for keys to win for Jake Paul against Rockman Jr. for tonight. I said I was going to do it tonight. I'm not going to do it tonight because I had a little fun. You know what I'm saying? I went, had a couple drinks. I'm here now doing the Fluenced Friday. I'm going to do that Sunday. So y'all look out for Sunday. I'm going to do the keys to win for Jake Paul and why he's going to win. But when it comes to Rockman Jr., the reason why it's a big deal for a rehydration clause is because if you are not used to fighting at this particular weight and they're telling you you have to stay within this range before the fight happens, that's going to be a problem. So that's the simplest I can put it in layman's terms. But I'll probably go into a little bit more when I actually do the breakdown, the wins, the keys to win, all that good stuff. But salute to that. Salute to you, Ebony Sweet. Appreciate you when it comes to that question. So I'm going to do a couple more when it comes to this, and I'm going to get up out of here, man, because it's getting late up in this joint. I appreciate y'all, though, for real, for real. And tomorrow, remember our Fluenced Lounge, y'all, we finna be on an earlier time because we're going to do the UFC Fight Night London, and that's around, I think that's like 2 or 3 my time. So I'm Central time, so I don't know whatever y'all is. Remember, I'm Central, so I'm like, I think it's like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock my time for the main card. We finna go crazy for that. I don't know if I'm gonna go Fluenced Lounge later that night. It just all depends on if Zen trying to pop up in there or not. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be chilling. But remember, Sunday we're gonna go crazy because I'm gonna give you guys a unexpected video on keys and win for Jake Paul versus Rahman Jr. So I'm gonna say this last one right here. Actually, I'm gonna Hammer 7600, both Better Bill versus Yard, and Haney versus Loma. Really in response to which fight you want to see coming up and which one you are most anticipated. Look, I'm gonna leave it at that. Emmy Sweet said, "Who you think winning that fight?" Which one are you talking about? Sunday, marking down the calendar. Yeah. Oh, you're talking about Rockman Jr. Jake Paul. Yeah, Jake Paul finna knock Rockman Jr. out. But I'm gonna tell y'all why. I'm gonna put it all down. I'm gonna put it there. But look, I responded to comments. I know there's a lot more comments I need to get to. I appreciate y'all. There's a reason why I do this, man. Keep dropping the comments, man. Keep doing what you do. Y'all look out for Fluenced Lounge tomorrow. We're gonna do that a little bit earlier than usual. It's not gonna be for boxing. It's gonna be for MMA. Just because there's no boxing happening tomorrow like that. So y'all look out for that. It's gonna be around 4-3 Central. So make sure y'all do that. I'm gonna post it on the community board too. Y'all check the community board out. If y'all up in here, man, and you ain't did it yet, hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel, man. Road to 5K. You already know what it is, man. Good times, feeling good, feeling great. Stay blessed, not stressed, man. On social nigga side of the game, I'll be back with more boxing. Like, hopefully everyone was good. You feel me? Hopefully everyone was feeling good. Everyone's feeling great. I appreciate everybody, but we're gonna be back tomorrow. You already know what it is. Fluenced Lounge. Feeling good. Sunday finna be a good time, man. Appreciate everybody. Ebony Sweet, appreciate you coming up here, showing some love, man. But I'm gonna get up out of here, man. Enjoy the rest of my night. Enjoy my weekend. You already know what it is, man. Much love to the people.